does help greatly. I have made more money than this off my channel, but that is through Patreon, and I want to thank you so much. Thank you, my patron, all of my patrons, so much. So I am on a disability pension in my country, Australia, because I can't hold down a job at all. I get pretty severe panic attacks when put under pressure, or being in crowds or with people I don't know. I get really bad social anxiety as well, and I have a thing called pathological demand avoidance. So I really want to do something until somebody asks me to do it, and then I'm like, well, now I can't do it. And it's not just stubbornness or attitude. It's like I still want to do the thing, but now my executive function is significantly lowered. I prefer fast tapping on things than slow, and doing this is no longer hurting my throat, or at least not yet. It'll probably hurt later today. But yes, I feel very accomplished and very grateful to you. I'm very grateful to you. Oh, wobbleboard. Oh, I can start my band with my friend Liz now. Anyway, I just wanted to share this. I wanted to share this with you. I got this $100. This particular large paper, Learning Can Be a Fun Product, Educational Colours, 2008, which has a write-up on Dame Nellie Melba, which I'll read to you in a second, but I got this from my auntie and my uncle, when I did an artwork for them, which I gave them a mate's rates of $100 of some magpies, some wood-burnt magpies. Yeah, so they gave me this. They did actually pay me as well, thank God. But yeah, they were like, now you're making the big bucks. And this is it, the big bucks. Right, and on the back here it says Dame Nellie Melba, 1861 to 1931. And it says world-renowned soprano. Nellie Melba was born Helen Porter Mitchell on the 19th of May, 1861 in Richmond, Melbourne. Her mother, Isabella, was her first music teacher. In 1884, Nellie decided to become a professional singer and gave a number of concerts and recitals. She adopted the professional name Melba as an acknowledgement of her birthplace, Melbourne. Melba made her operatic debut in 1887 and went on to sing with great success in London, Paris, Milan, New York, and other major cities. She was regarded as one of the most accomplished and famous sopranos of her time. During the First World War, Melba gave frequent fundraising concerts, and was known for her charity and generosity. In 1927, she sang the national anthem at the opening of the Parliament House in Canberra. Dame Nellie Melba died in Sydney on the 23rd of February, 1931, aged 69. And that's her. She is the face of the Australian $100 note, which is precisely the amount of money I have thus far made from adverts on this YouTube channel. Now, to get this, I had to join Google AdSense. So YouTube has the requirements for becoming monetized, and then when you've met that threshold, you can apply for an AdSense account, which I already had one because I had great ideas of having a website that hosted ads, and then people would come and buy my art from my website, and they would see ads, and then I would get revenue both from the sale of the, I don't know whether it's there. Let me just turn this on quiet. from the sale of my art and the revenue from the ads, but alas, that did not happen. It's very hard to get traffic to your website, and self-promotion is something that I am working on. Seeing value in your own art is quite hard, but it is a lot easier once you start to get sales or start to get money. So yes, I had to get that AdSense account set up, and to be paid from the Google AdSense, I had to receive in the post a piece of paper to sort of like verify who I am and that I'm a real person and all of that. And then they transferred me an amount of money straight up. So it was like, I think mine was 3 or 4 cents. They transferred me, and then when I went into the AdSense website to say yes, it was me, that was my bank, this is my address, that was my bank details, I had to confirm the amount. So once that had all happened, I was eligible for payment, but to get the payment of the $12–14 a month that I was getting, I get at this time from my views and clicks on ads and stuff, my ad revenue, I had to reach a threshold of $100, which I did. I think I got paid out $127, I think it was, so far. And of course, the more views, the more watch time and stuff, the more interaction, the better my videos do, the more likely I have to make my second $100. So I did spend this money on frivolous things. I actually spent it on t-shirts. I got 9 t-shirts and a nightie. It's just really nice to get t-shirts that fit. So you may have seen my goblin video, my last video, the goblin video, where I've got a full of all over print top like this one. This one's from Personalize It's Old. I haven't received the t-shirts yet. I will do an unboxing of that when they arrive. However, what was I saying? Oh yes, the mushroom print from the last video was from Shein, not a sponsor. Shein Curve, which was a lot better quality than I was expecting, and the cheapest plus size all over print tops I could find. The best I could find. Both the cheapest and the best, because sometimes you buy expensive clothes and they feel horrible and I can't wear them, but this one felt really nice. So I hope, I have my fingers crossed that the clothes that I have bought, the extra t-shirts, will be of the same quality and texture so that I can wear them. I did wait until I got my first one to check that it was alright before I spent the big bucks. So yeah, that's a really fun thing that I'm really happy. So thank you. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling, not just because of the money, but because of your amazing comments and your amazing support, likes, and interactions with me. Thank you for putting up with me while I was injured and feeling a bit down. But I'm feeling a bit better now. I have discovered more things about me, and I will do a whole video on that later. But it's super fascinating. I've gone into a research, I guess, special interest. I'm fascinated. I can think of nothing else but the way people's minds work at the moment. There's a thing called aphantasia. If you know what that is, leave comments. Do you have it? Oh my gosh, so exciting. I do. I have this thing, which has changed my outlook on life. It's changed my understanding of the perception of everyone's experiences of life are completely different from each other. Crazy. Anyway, it's fun to do fast tapping again. you, and I thank you, and I couldn't be doing this or anything without you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very grateful for this support and community. And if you would like to further support me, you can go to Patreon and just appreciate me in a monetary value if you can. It's not. I still love you if you don't, because look what we did. Yes. I'm so proud of me, and I'm so proud of you, and I think it's okay to be proud of oneself for accomplishments, even if they are monetary. If you have any ideas of the things that you would like to see me do on Patreon, if you're like, oh look, I would give you $3 a month if you did a specific thing. If you have any idea of what those tiers might be for you, and just supporting me more, like something I could do to give back for that money would be great, but it can't be too much, and I would like to be ASMR and not artistic. I was focusing too much on trying to combine my passions, so I was trying to make my art and my ASMR collide in my Patreon. But I've come to terms with the fact that my art is not for digital, like it's less saleable than ASMR is at the moment. So if you have any ideas of concepts that I could do, ASMR things I could do for you on Patreon, let me know. I'm very excited. Like maybe we could do a whispered live stream. Is that something people are interested? I've never done a live stream before, and I don't know how that would work, so it would be a learning curve. Do you want a Discord? I have Discord, but I've never used it. Let me know. I don't know how these things work. Look it up. Right. I could. Does anyone have any ideas? Do you have any ideas of like things I could do as a reward tier for my Patreons? I used to do colouring in pages, but that was art related and very draining. I find ASMR to be more invigorating than draining, and I would like to keep it that way. So I don't want to do every week you will get a personalised video, because that's too much pressure on me. I really am struggling to find the time to film 3 times a week. But if you would like I don't know, maybe I could whisper your name. I could do a personalised whispering video, or trigger and your name whispered, or something like that. But I feel like that would be a one-off. Or maybe at the end of every month, I could say thank you. I could do a thank you video for my Patreons. But then multiple people's names are in the same video. How does that feel for you? I don't know. Anyway, brainstorm with me. Let me know. Especially if you're already a Patreon. A Patreon. Let me know what you would like. So that I feel like you're getting something and I'm getting something in return. Because at the moment I feel like I'm getting paid twice for the same thing, which is wonderful. And I don't know, it feels a little bit like my patrons are missing out on extra rewards that I haven't given them. So let me know. What time are we on? 16 minutes. It feels kind of like, oh, you're such a sellout. Like the voices in my head are kind of like, it's okay to be proud of making a monetary accomplishment. At the same time, I can hear all of society's voices saying things like, you're such a sellout. I can't believe you're proud of making money. God, capitalism is the worst, which is all, very conflicting information in my mind. So thank you. You're amazing. My glasses fall off my face. When I first got these glasses, they were too tight, and I got them loosened twice. And now they fall off my face all the time, and I can't go back and get them fixed. As a result, they're always dirty. I also don't wear them if I have too much of a headache or I'm too overstimulated. I can't bear them on my face. They feel too tight again, even though they are literally falling off my face. This one's my favorite. Also, making this video today has greatly improved my mood. I was feeling okay, and I was like, alright, I'll make the video. And then now I'm here and I'm like, how nice is this? Thank you. You make me happy. My face. I think the most important thing for reaching monetary goals on YouTube is consistency. Consistency of uploading and consistency of I think consistency of timing is more important than quality control. But having not terrible videos, it helps. And trying to improve videos helps, but also just regularly uploading, even when the video quality is literally just you complaining about your arm. That's real, you know, and I think sometimes that gets lost on YouTube, the sense of actual connection, especially as channels grow. I would like to keep that personal touch, which means I'm not always very professional, but it does mean that I'm here for you, and I feel like you're here for me, and I'd like to maintain that as long as I possibly can, because I feel like this is earned money through friendship and like making people's lives a little bit better, and I think that's really lovely. It adds to this is not just corporate drone money, you know, like it feels like reading your comments makes me happy, making this video for you makes me happy, and hopefully you get some sort of joy, happiness, relaxation, sleep at night, I don't know, something, some sort of energy transfer as well. And I think that's such a nice thing. It's really nice, especially seeing I can't hang out with my friends right now. So it's like it is like you are my friends. You are. It's not like you're my friends. You are my friends. Yeah, I spoke to my best friend the other day, and like it was So appreciative.